Hey everyone, welcome to our 11 o'clock live chat. I'm Heather, I'm Director of Education here at Luminess. And guys, we're gonna start some Halloweeny makeup. I have some supplies out. So I was trying to figure out what to do. We're gonna do a look. I don't know if I'll complete it. But maybe if I don't, then maybe I'll complete it for the 3 o'clock, because I want to talk about go with what you got. You don't have to necessarily get like a whole set of new stuff. Now, obviously, you want the new set of our stencils and color effects that we have out, but you can definitely go with what you have. And so I found these. I think I got these at like the grocery store. This is face paint that I'm going to be using as well. Hey, Sonia and Cindy, how are ya? And then we're going to be using the stencils. I'm going to try to do a look every single day to get, to show you different ways of getting looks. And so we're just going to have some fun. Hey, Amy. I'm just kind of I printed out the look I'm going to do today as a mermaid because I wanted to use these stencils, and I love these, and show you different ways. I have some colors. I put blush. I have the tulip blush. But when I was printing out some photos, I wanted also, I'm like all over the place, I know. But I'm going to start shaking these up real quick. I want to make sure that you understand. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Linda. I want to make sure that you understand that you can actually use stuff that you have, or I kind of want you to kind of think outside the box of things that you'll need. One of the photos that I loved, it was a mermaid, and in her wig, she had on, it was a hook, and it had a gummy worm attached, and she was eating the gummy worm with the hook stretched up. It was so funny. And so like little things like that, you can take a spin on something that you have or a look that you're going to want. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Lysandra. I feel like I had something on my nose. It has been a while. We're glad you're back. But you could take the look. You could be a pretty mermaid. You could be a scary mermaid. You could be a funny mermaid. You could be, there's a lot of different ways that you could do it, but think about what you have, and think about the whole scheme of the look that you're going for. You could do shells on your body, like on your décolleté and up, to your neck. Duo glue is a great way to do this. Duo glue is something you can use. It's the lash glue. And you can use that and put things on it. So like I was looking for my jewel. I have a big thing of jewels, but I don't know where it is now. And I could, even put those in with the colors that I want to use. And the other one I want to show you, glitter is another thing. So make sure you get glitter. Can kind of be the devil as well because glitter lasts about your lifetime. And so I just got some glitter from any art supply store. You want the glitter that is like finely granulated, finely milled, because you don't want like the big, thick glitter. But I'm going to show you some photos that have kind of inspired me. This one I liked because it was still the fish and still the mermaidish. She had beautiful blue, blue eyeshadow done, popping brows, but then she had the blood around where the fish scales are. And then this one was one that I liked because she did like the little seashells in her hair, did pearls, glued some pearls in there, which is a great way. And then this one I like because she even dyed her. This is very simple. This is a very simple look, but I liked what she did with her eyelashes. So we're going to kind of play off that as well. So you can kind of look at different things and take different, you don't have to do the exact look. I loved this one because, hold on, let me get it focus. Hold on. There we go. Because it wasn't your typical mermaid colors. And that's what I was saying. Like, just because if you think mermaid and you're thinking blues and greens, doesn't have to be. It could be, I mean, these are darker foundation colors or golds. I mean, it can be a lot of different things. And I was telling you last time before we had our stencils, I was doing the mermaid look and I had a fishnet over my face. And it was the funniest thing because I looked like I was going to go rob a bank. But it was the funniest thing. I was cracking up when I was doing it. But then there were so many photos of that when I was looking through how to do scales. So it was so funny. I guess everybody has to do that. So, yeah, it would give you a reason to go to Galveston. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit of everything because you can play up the eyes. You can do normal, beautiful eyes with, with fun lashes. I am going to play in, let's see. I think I am going to use the Strength palette, which obviously has some fun colors in there. And then I am going to use a little bit of the face paint along with the stencils. And then, of course, I am going to airbrush. And I'm probably going to use pinks. Maybe not pinks. Maybe, I don't know now what I'm going to use. Let's try maybe these two. Because I want to use a metallic with a matte on those. And so I'm going to layer them. And so that will be fun. All right. So at first, what I'm going to do is just do my foundation. I'm going to take my shade 3 and start the makeup. And you're going to go over it a lot with different things. But I just want to give kind of even out my tone. Let me see. I'll do it this one. There we go. All right. So I'm going to turn on my system. Hey, Kay. Yeah, see, I think this is seafoam. Yeah, I'm going to use the seafoam and the blue. This is actually Midnight, the blue. And I'm just going to do all this on. Now, my brows were already done, and I want to do them a color. So I might take the brows off or just go over it with the color. I think I will take out my earrings, though. All right, so I just did my foundation, just sprayed all over. And again, it's your interpretation. So your mermaid could be any color you want it to be. Let me get colors out. Let me use a little bit of water. And I might even throw some glitter in here. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's use this one. I'm getting my brush wet. And I'm going to go ahead and do my brows first. Again, when you're looking at photos, you have to go through it kind of backwards. So let's see if this is going to work without taking it off, which it might. Just stir it up a little bit more. Haven't used this since last year, so I might have to get another one. Okay, it's not. I'm probably gonna have to take off my brows, so let me get a wipe. Now, this is when you have to think outside the box, guys. I haven't done this look on my own by myself, okay? So I'm doing it, I'm making it up as we go. I'm kind of doing it, First time here. So you have to, okay, if that's not working, what else can we do? Where else are we going to go? I'm going to do my airbrush over my eyebrows because I just took that off just to smooth out the look. All right, so we got that. Let me throw that out. Hey, Tammy. Oh, thank you, Dawn. All right, so let's say if I needed something that was a little, I don't know if this is going to work, but let's try it one more time without my brows being filled in. So if this wasn't going over as much as I needed it to, or as much as I wanted, then now I'm going to go with the Infinity color in the Strength palette. And you can even wet that. I'm using the wet brush. And I'm going to get a mirror so I can see a little closer up and not block the view. So let me grab my little mirror here. So I'm using the Infinity color. Because guys, you really just keep going until you get what you want. I mean, hey, if that's not working, okay, let me try this. Let me try, something else. Let me do this. I mean, you just keep going. Now I'm going to try to mix them. Maybe that'll work. But I'm definitely getting the color that I want. I'm getting kind of an iridescent look, which is good. And I'm still mixing the paint and this Infinity from the Strength palette. How it would look with the brows. Oh, it'll be beautiful because you're still going to get that perfect brow. That would be the easiest way. Beauty Lounge. That would definitely be the easiest way to do it, is to do your brow stencil. If you have the stencils, and then you could use one of these colors, or, definitely that would work. That would be the easiest way to do it. Now, the other thing, depending on how intense or how, what look you want to go for, you could even hide your brows, because my brows are sometimes thick in certain areas. So if I wanted, to even smooth, like not see those and do a clean brow, then I could make my brows go away. So I could do that. But again, and I'm going to show y'all next week how to do that. So if I wanted to, I could definitely do that. All right. Maybe not so. Another thing that can be your friend when you're doing certain looks, like if you wanted to do a mask, is tape. Scotch tape. Hey, Angie. Is the Scotch tape, because you could tape off certain areas and spray up to that line. And then when you take it off, it gives you that very precise line. Oh my goodness. So now, okay. Now I can go in, and I'm going to spray the blue first, which is Midnight. And depending on, where, how, like all of these, there's some that come down on the cheeks. It's all the forehead. Sometimes it's from the eye. It would also depend on how much space you have. I don't have Yeah, this, Cindy, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't have a lot of space from here, but I have more space here. And so, you know, I can definitely do mine going here and maybe venture out a little bit. You can also, depending on how you're going to do your hair, you could go into the hair. I'm not going to do that today because I washed my hair yesterday. But then you could also come down on the cheeks. You could switch colors. You could, I mean, so there's a lot you can do. But it's honestly, guys, it's about playing with it. All right. So I'm now going to shake this up. And do a couple of drops of the blue. And then I always end up spraying my hand just to make sure that that's the color coming out. So do I want it this way? I think I want it that way. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit here. I'm going to go down in my nose too. It's hard to see right there. Okay, there. And then I'm going to come down. Okay. Voila. Pretty cool, huh? All right, using the same one, same color. I don't have to flip it. Now notice that I have a nice little line there. I can go up and clean that up. So it doesn't matter. I don't have to flip it. I can still use the same side. Oh, now I'm out. So hold on. I'm going to put it back in there. I'm doing it with one hand. I hope I got some in there because I can't see. There we go. Spraying that. Okay. Turn my system off. And I'm remembering what side I did it on, so I don't have to wipe it right now, okay? So I'm going to do the side up here. And then now I'm going to go in and just clean up a little of this nice little line I have going on. Right there. Okay. Now, doing the foundation, you could do it depending on how intense you're going to be. You might not have to do foundation because like this is going to cover up a lot if you're doing it that much. Okay. If you're not doing that much, then do foundation. I just like to have the foundation kind of as literally my base. And then that way, if I do have any skin showing, it's going to look good. Although they're not going to be looking at that, they're going to be looking at your amazing artwork. Would white look good as a background before adding color and a stencil to the makeup? It just depends. I mean, it depends on the look. Like if I'm doing a vampire and where you do want a lot of that contrast, then yeah, I would do white, like maybe not white, but maybe you know, a shade 1 even. It just depends on the look and how much contrast you need. As a mermaid, I would think that it would be more flesh color, and then we can, you know, keep adding that kind of thing. So now I'm going to take my scales again. I'm going to overlap a little bit here. And this is one thing I forgot. So I just had blue. Now I did seafoam green. And I'm going, and I blew it out. So I didn't wash in between. I just blew it out. And so I'm making sure that that's the color I'm getting next. So now I'm going to overlap these just a little. And I can go down into my eyebrow and overlap that. Okay, really can't see the scales much on that one, but it could be that I wasn't laying it as flat. And so let's try that one more time here. Ooh, let's go down my neck. Okay, so again, I ran out in the middle of doing this, so I'm leaving it right where I put it. And now I'm going to add more. Going down my neck. All right. Okay, so let me put that. Now let me see what color. Oh, I'm dropping. I was trying not to add pink, but but I might have to because, you know, I might. Let me blow out the rest of this color. You know what? The other thing I could do. Do a little bit on my lips. And this part of playing with it and experimenting with it, guys, I didn't have a plan necessarily. I didn't have something I was like, oh, I'm going to do this here. I'm just kind of winging it and having fun with it. So here I go back with my scales. And Tammy said she used pink eyeshadow, and you can use eyeshadow with these. Most definitely. Let's see. Trying to do it a little different. You wanted to get all these different colors working in here. You could be multicolor. And then I think what I would do, since I did work that pink in there, I think I would line my lips with the blue like I did with my eyebrows. So let's go in. In line. Oh yeah. The final seal is going to be a must for Halloween. So wet, this brush is a little wet, a little damp. And I think I'm going to finish at the 3 o'clock. Okay. So what we'll finish with, I'll finish the lips. The lips are not done yet. So I'm going to finish the lips. I have to do the eyes and eyelashes because there's something I want to show you that you can do different with the eyelashes. So we'll definitely do some Drama Mama eyes, lashes, and then I'm going to finish the lips. And And then we'll kind of see what else we can do. I mean, I can, again, look at my inspirational pictures and see what I want to do. Do I need more contouring? Do I need more blah, 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 blah? I mean, we can kind of just go from there and see what else we can do. And to add, remember, it does not have to be the exact replica of something. You can take it and tweak it and just kind of go from there. But the big thing is just have fun with it. And remember that it doesn't, like, look at all your colors. This is the perfect opportunity to get you outside your box, outside what you're normally doing. Look at colors, because with Halloween, you really have, I mean, you can do anything. You have full range of whatever you want to do. It needs to be so. This will just show me on people. Of course, I thought it was not loud. Yeah, if it's on Luminess, Lisa, if it's on Luminess Cosmetic, they're not supposed to. You can send me screenshots and we'll see what we can do. I know, yeah, this is how I'm going to walk around the office for 2 weeks. All right, so I am going to clean my stencil off now. And then again, we'll figure out what we're going to finish up with for the 3 o'clock. So go have some lunch, have a nice little break, and we will be back. And I'll tell you what everybody's saying at work. It probably won't even faze them, guys. So there you go. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.